So guys, let's have a look at what we have. And at some point, it's like you don't really even follow what's going on. Like, I mean, you can't really analyze this for various reasons. Like, it's just like, what is this? Okay, but we'll try to go to some point. Okay, so we have to kind of understand the logic behind this. So our signal is 3 bars of consecutive color. Okay. Now, as you can see, 1, 2, 3. So when this bar closed, we had our first signal. And when we get our first signal, long ID1 opens. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, second signal, long ID2 opens. Okay. Now let's go and see what happens. So this is our third allowed scale in. Okay. And that's when our another 1, 2, 3 bars occurred, and that's why it entered. Okay. You can see we had more bars here, like 1, 2, 3, but doesn't enter. Okay, because our maximum scale in right here, max lots, is set to 3. So each position, right, has its own size, but we're only allowing 3 lots in total. So let's see what happens next. Now Ninja is gonna draw all sort of weird lines connecting, like it'll just connect randomly. Well, it has its own logic. I don't even want to know what it is, but it just goes around and connects everything with everything. And apparently, I guess it would be just best if we do this. So plot executions, do not plot. Okay. Maybe we can just keep the markers. No. So when you keep the markers, it actually plots. Okay, we can do this. So because I still like the distance, so we can do this, right? So just like make this transparent, because this is just going to confuse you. Okay, so make this transparent. Yeah, it's better. Okay, now we can work with this, because those lines, they just... Okay, so let's have a look. So long ID1 entered right here. There we go. This is the entry price. Let's see where it closed. So long ID1. I can't. Okay. Long ID number 1. So we're going to look for ID number 1 profit target hit or stop hit, and we have to kind of zoom out. You see, stop ID1. So that's where its stop got hit. So we can actually make a line that connects this and this. Yeah. So this would be our loss. Just for demonstration purposes. Okay, and we can see our loss is, our stop is set to like 25 ticks. Okay, so next, so we can forget about that position, right? That's it, closed right here, and we know it because it says stop ID1. Okay, so long ID2, apparently, let's see our line. So the entry occurred right here. This is profit ID3, ID2. Profit ID2, long ID2. Okay. This actually closed off. Okay, so what will happen, because these boxes overlap and there's nothing really we can do about this, is that, well, you can see this stop for ID1 has actually hit 5 positions right here, and we had 6 open. Okay, and we can also see that this profit target here hit 2 lots. Okay, as you can see, our profit target 1 and profit target 2, position size 1 and 2 is 1, 2, 3, right? So what actually happened is that for lot, okay, so for position 1, it hit the profit, closed one off, okay, and then hit a stop right here for the rest of the position, which is 5. And same happened for the second one as well. All right, so we can actually draw it like this. So this would be 2 positive, like that, line, like that, and this would also be line. And I mean, obviously, I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes for a few trades, because once you kind of figure out that this is working, you really don't want to do this. Okay, and then the second position is where, but you do want to check this. Okay, and you can see it closed off right here. So we got rid of ID1 and ID2. So ID1, because they're overlapping right here, ID1 and 2 hit the first profit target right here. Okay, and then what happened was the bot got stopped out right here. ID3 goes in, hits the first profit target, closing off one lot. Let's see what happened next. So this is ID3. This is ID4. This is another entry. Profit target. Okay, ID4. There we go. Profit target 2 for ID3 hit right here. Okay, so let's see if we can connect this. All right. Yep. So it never touched the stop yet. Okay, but it actually hit our profit. So it still has 3 lots left. So it closed off 2 lots here. Okay. And you can see all these, because so we're entering 4 and we're entering 5 here, and that's when the max number of lots is reached, which is 3. All right? And it doesn't, although there are more signals here that come in, it doesn't let it go. Okay? And I mean, we can have a look at what position 4 is doing later. Okay, so let's look where ID3 finally closes, and that can be okay. Yeah, so I cannot see it, but it might be covered by one of these labels. Okay, so we could probably work it out from, so it has to say P2 ID3, P3 ID3, so we can work it out from here. All right, and just make sure it actually closed. So we want to look for ID3. So this is P1 ID3. This is entry, long ID. This is entry, so this is P1 ID3. This is P2 ID3, and this is P3 ID3. And we can see that this actually occurs at this price, 41.40, 41.40.75, 41.40 at 6:36. Okay, let me screenshot this. 646 is somewhere here. 645, 640, 646 is here. And what was the price? So the price was 41.40.75. 41.40.75. 41.40.75. I guess I get to drop. 41.40.75 is not the fill price. It's where the box is set, right? Yeah, that's also pretty confusing. Let's see. So the date is 3rd of April. Is this 3rd of April? Yeah, 3rd of April. And P3, ID3, 41.40.75. That's it. It's 636. Oh, 36, not 46. Right? So it's one of these guys here. So let's see what this is. Okay, so here it is, P3 ID5, and what is probably happened is this covered the ID3. Okay, I believe so. So okay, it's probably this one though. Yeah, it's probably this one. 41.40.75. Yeah, it looks like, so we got two positions here, and it's ID7, which is covering, let me see, so we can see that this ID7 here, and this is ID3 here. We can see that they are actually on the same bar. So one seems to be covering the other, although I don't know why the anchor time is different. But we could pretty much see that there are two profit targets here, so there are two boxes behind it. All right. So guys, that's how you kind of go around and check for what's going on, right? And you can see how much time this takes. Okay, but you get the algorithm, right? And you also probably understand that you should not trust the lines Ninja does for you. Okay, and well, you know, pretty much once you double checked everything, just forget about it, because you're never going to be able to follow. So look at this order management hell. I mean, probably during the live session, yeah, you should be okay, but even during a live session, it's even harder. Okay, so that was lecture 1 on the logic, okay, and how to kind of go around and find which position goes where, how it closes, and stuff like that. But as for the code, let's go and look how the code is done.